Oh, you ready, boys? Okay. I'll count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hope that worked. Anyhow, good evening, everyone. Wait, evening. No, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're in the mood for a good old-fashioned speed game with no cheating. That's right, no out of bounds, no glitches at all. Well, maybe one little one. This is Shovel Knight. It's a video game. Anyhow, let's see, what can I point out about planes? By the end of this level, I want to be very close to 300 gold. I've already missed 20. And there's not a whole lot of gold for me to pick up. I died to the leap of faith, because I didn't have enough faith. Well, it's a marathon. So I guess this is a good time to go over dying. Dying costs you a fourth of all your money, as well as a bunch of time, obviously. As for other mechanics of this game, obviously you've seen I can bounce off of things with my shovel. Then in this next room I'm going to showcase what we call jump canceling, or shovel canceling. By pushing jump, you can cancel your ground attacks early, which allows you to spam them constantly in tight spaces like I did to get through those blocks. And it also lets you do some fancy movement and boss kills, which we'll see later. No other major mistakes in planes so far. I have an okay amount of gold. That was a little bit slow because I forgot something. Anyway. Every enemy drops a set amount of gold, but only the first time you kill it. This is Black Knight. He looks like Shovel Knight. Sadly, he's not Shovel Knight. Now we have to go to the village and have an important conversation. Well, that was a good talk. Bye. And back to the run. This is Pridemore Keep. This is King Knight's level. All I need to do here is get to the end, defeat King Knight, that giant nerd, and also pick up some money. So far, I haven't picked up any money. There we go. Oh, you didn't get to see the tiny bit of cheating that exists in this game, because I didn't do the bug properly. Oh well. This level is very straightforward, and here's like 5 rooms straight of just holding right. This is probably the most boring level, in my opinion. Not to down-talk the speedrun, but not a whole lot goes on in this level for a while. But the boss fight is cool. Like we say in the Shovel Knight community, at least the music is good. Here I'm going to do a damage boost. Not much of a boost, but it's the invincibility gets me through there just fine. Getting hit in the air also gives you a little bit of height, which I used earlier on the second room of this level, when I got hit by the lava intentionally. It gave me just enough height to get to the top of a platform. Hold right, jump when you land, and when you land. Easy every time. We call this the book room. I know what you're thinking. Don't you mean a library? No, we mean the book room. Solid book room. Now we're gonna fight King Knight. He's dead. Alright, now that we have a lot of money, we're gonna go back to the village and buy one item. Well, we aren't gonna talk to anybody, because we're antisocial, and talking wastes time.
Is now a good time to talk?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. So we got a $20 donation from The Hidden Distance himself that says, I heard something near the end of this run needed to be pushed to something, but I don't remember where. Maybe you can help me out. Voix value. Thank you, Hidden.
Oh, we'll find out.
Yeah, do you know where that can be pushed? I'm sure we'll find out.
It's a secret to everybody.
Good point. Thank you, thank you.
Alright, the item I bought is the Chaos Sphere. It's one of the best projectiles in the game. It costs 6 magic and it bounces around and stuff like this. And it deals constant damage to enemies as long as it's within their hitbox. It's a very powerful tool, as you'll see several times throughout the run. This is the Lich Yard, a lair of Spectre Knight. Or Death from Castlevania, he's also very similar to that. Hey, I got the 20 at the top. That happens very rarely. That's odd. Ideally what would have happened is I would have jumped off the ladder twice, thrown the orb, and then bounced off the frog quickly. But I must have messed up my timing. No big deal. Very important to jump properly in these dark rooms to pick up money. Oops, I forgot to jump, so I'd be higher on the ladder. Oh, something about ladders I forgot to explain is that when you get near the top, there's a little animation that plays, which kind of signifies that Shovel Knight has reached the top of the ladder. And as soon as you see that animation start, you can push jump to get off the ladder a little bit early. So that saves a bit of time on most of the ladders. And right there I threw an orb at the right time, which bounced off the ceiling and then accelerated down. You can actually do a lot of cool trick shots with the orbs if you throw them in certain places. Like that. Sometimes you bounce off that guy, sometimes you don't. Ah, that's very unfortunate. I jumped too late, and I thought I was going to bounce off the skeleton. So now we're way back here. because breaking checkpoints stops their use as checkpoints. Depending on where some of that landed, I may have to break a whole bunch of extra checkpoints later. I have some other ideas for things I could do to make money. There, we got all the money back, so it was very slow, a very safe dark room. Now I know what to practice. Ironically enough, I break those checkpoints so that I can break a less dangerous checkpoint, or I can avoid breaking a more dangerous checkpoint later. Okay. So he's dead, thank goodness. We can now proceed with the run. This is the first of the dream sequences, and in these, you normally wait for Shield Knight to appear at the top of the screen, and then you catch her. Ideally, what I'm going to do is die as quickly as possible. Maybe pick up some money as well. Nice. This is the Lost City. It's very hot. I'm not going to bother to explain this, I'll let it explain itself. And the slime's got in my way and ruined everything. As expected. So I'll just pick up some extra money. Ideally, what would have happened had the slimes not been slimes, I would have been able to skip waiting for that beetle by bouncing off of, well, the bird. Oh well, it's a marathon. Yeah, I can see chat. I missed some money. Oh well. Sorry for not talking much. I really need to focus during this level. Okay, this is the checkpoint I didn't want to break because of a trick in this room. Got it. And again, that just skips waiting for one of the beetles. Eh, at least I killed him. Do I also run Plague Knight? I used to. I don't really anymore. I don't really have any other plans to go back to him either, unfortunately. Just don't think it's the character for me. He's still a very fun character, and I do like watching Plague runs. But I'm better at Shovel Knight. Okay, I needed to punch all those blocks properly, just like I did, in order to set up something that I then totally threw away by jumping too early. But ideally what that would have done is it would have given me just enough time to beat that room without waiting for the platform. Which is only possible if you punch all of those blocks in the way I did. Because the Dust Knuckles actually move you ahead a few frames faster than anything else. Or than walking, I should say. And I'm gonna have more than enough gold for everything I need. So I don't really need to worry about picking up anything now. Oh, the game only threw one orb. Had I thrown two, I would have killed him before he transformed. Alright, that's one of the only ladders in the game that there isn't any kind of barrier there, so you can grab it off screen. With that trick, you bounce off of the Slime Knight just as the screen transition happens. I keep forgetting to explain things before I get to them. Wow, I died. I jumped way too early. So, I'm not going to bother doing that trick again, because you need to be set up from the beginning of the room. So I'll just do that version. I probably won't be underestimate now. And I have no way of getting that gold back, which is bad. I wanted the money from him. Oh well. I actually won't have enough money for all the things I wanted now.
Speaking of money, if we have a second.
Go for it.
We have a $10 donation from Al Anonymous saying Shovel Knight rules and that he is psyched for Pepsi Man. Thank you, thank you.
Dang. Oh wait, I might be able to get money still. And save just a little bit of time. There we go. So now I'm buying the Charged Slash, which just lets me hold my attack to do a little bit more damage with one strike. And the Conjurer's Coat, which makes me take extra damage but gives me 50 bonus magic. And all of that is very important. The extra magic, obviously, because now I can use my items to go faster, more often, and the extra damage will come into play in the dream sequences because those will now be able to end shorter, or sooner. I actually do want to make sure I break one of the checkpoints here, probably the one before the boss. Just because I do kind of need to make up some cash before the next level. Oh, I'm now underwater, so that's why my jumps are so much higher. In case anyone missed that. I hope you all enjoyed that one. It's one of my favorites. A little slow, but I didn't take any damage. That's the most important part. Again, sorry for not talking much. These are honestly some of the harder levels in the game. That jump is pixel perfect. These ones are just hard. I actually got enough gold. Hopefully we'll see the true power of the orbs. Not today, but these items do wreck Treasure Knight completely. They can deal a ton of damage to him, and Polar Knight as well. So here's the second dream. I'm just going to try to die as quickly as possible, but that'll be easier since I have the Conjurer's Coat. because now I can die in 3 hits instead of 4. And then it's off to the flying machine. And there's only 2 more items I need to buy on my route. One of them is the propeller dagger, which I will get in the next level. The other is... Oops. The other item is the gear, which has a lot of uses. This is the flying machine. Here we will fight Propeller Knight. This level is really fun. It's really difficult. But after you learn all these little tricks, it becomes a lot of fun because you can just blaze through some of these harder rooms. In this room I do like to play it a little bit safe and just kind of lure this guy over here. Because more often than not he just does something like this and totally ruins your day. Oh, spikes instantly kill you, by the way, for anyone wondering. Right, hopefully I'll be doing a cool little trick after I kill this boss. Nope. If I'd done that properly, I could have gotten up to this platform and skipped bouncing on the cannonball. But I was a tad slow. No big deal, though. Which category for Shovel Knight is the best run to play? Custom Knight is pretty fun. Depends on what, I guess, what character style you like more. Any percent is pretty fun, because there's a lot of cool tricks. Low percent is fun for me just because it's challenging. Perfect triple Jawa room with the boost and everything. The classic. You can also do this weird bug with the charge slash where you can like charge it instantly like this. If you push jump, or push attack and hold it, and then immediately push jump afterward. And one cannonball too far behind. So this won't be as fast as possible, but I lived, which is the more important thing for me right now. I'll wait for the fan. Those fans are on a global cycle, so... Ugh! Rats! As are these ones. I actually have a lot of magic, which is nice. I really like this level too because I helped make some of the harder tricks in it. Like this one. If I get it right. Yeah, I did it. Oh yeah, Custom Knight is the mode on Wii U that you play with the amiibo. You play with a fully leveled up amiibo. And it has a ton of super powerful items like a propeller dagger that goes infinitely until it hits something, or you hit a screen transition. It's incredibly fast. You can also have Plague Knight's burst and bombs if you want them. It's really fun. Okay. I jumped way too soon with that, so use some extra emergency daggers, or panic daggers if you will. I just screwed myself there. No. Okay, normally I would skip this checkpoint right here, but ouch. Today I'm gonna get it. Because this is a marathon. And late game, we want some safety. Especially since early game, I died a lot. But I'm about to get back a ton of magic, because every time you buy a relic you get 20. And all those big magic jars give me 30. See, I'm back at full. That rat can sometimes push you off the ledge. Ooh, big magic. Good luck. Oh yeah, grab that, because marathon safety. Also gonna get this health. I keep forgetting that like other speedrun marathons happened this year. HEDQ, Californiathon, and SGDQ have all happened, and the year's not even done. Just a random thought I had in regards to Voix mentioning last Californiathon. Anyway, we're almost at the boss, now that we're done with this auto-scroller. Alright, Gear. Take him out. Got him! Okay, we're done here. Wait, what? There's more. I didn't ask for this. Unfortunately, I don't get to show off the cool quick kill for this guy. Because the game keeps insisting that I'm facing right when I'm holding left. This is embarrassing. And now it's not switching items in the proper direction. Okay, he's dead. This is the stranded ship. This level is a little more laid back than the others. The main thing about this level is that I really don't want to take a hit because I need the health for damage boosts. And I need to have, ooh, that's dangerous, at least 2 health when I get to the boss. Well, now I'm going to have to pick up health in an upcoming room. Ideally, my dagger would have destroyed that guy. Well, now I'm at the right amount of health again. Cool. Alright. There's only 3 levels left. They're each part of the Tower of Fate, kind of similar to the Wily Castles of Mega Man. There'll be enemies and other objects from all the previous levels, so it's kind of like a gauntlet. And the next boss at the end of Tower 1 is a familiar face with some added twists, which, if we play correctly, we won't see any of the added twists. It's very easy to die in this dream sequence, so that helps us save a good chunk of time. Also, landing under Shield Knight like that still gets you to end the dream faster, because you still catch her. Alright, let's hope for a good Tower 1, because a good Tower 1 looks really cool. So far, so good. Got very lucky that those green knights decided to both jump over me. That's odd. I've never had that happen, actually. I punched the chomp enemy, but I was still too high to go under the spikes. It's interesting. Totally slower than not getting that. Yeah, this level is always rip the bitrate for every stream. So the same method that works on Black Knight 1 to stunlock him also works on Black Knight 2 and this boss, Black Knight 3. However, your window to keep him stunlocked is shorter and shorter with each fight. It's probably one of the hardest tricks in the game to get consistently. Alright. This is Tower of Fate Ascent, or as we call it, Tower 2. Somehow this tower is full of water. I don't understand it either. That really sucks. I kinda wanna go up there. It's just safer to go up there. Okay, this is gonna be dangerous. But we lived. Success. And we get a big magic from one of the slimes. Because Bob Ross has blessed this run. No. Bad song. Don't start yet. Ignore everything you've just heard. Also, you may have noticed in this auto-scroller that I'm getting inside these blocks before they're on screen. It's actually safer to do that because you kind of avoid the archer enemies. You can generally just stay ahead of the auto-scroller. Anyway, prepare your ears. Wow. At what point do we mercy kill the run? At least you get to see some of these cool boss fights again, I guess. Actually, I need to break that now. Thank you, Shovel Knight. See, now that was a Plague Knight fight. Disappointing. Anyway, we're on to the last level. Finally. What happened this run, Shasta? I died to the last boss in Boss Rush. I died in Lich Yard after breaking 2 checkpoints. I died like everywhere. Of course you'd give me early dives. Wench. It's okay, I know low percent strats. And now you're dead. So at least I got to show that off. Oh, I forgot to throw the gear. Oh well. So time will be when I kill this boss. Don't tell me what my time is, because I don't want to know. I'd rather just close the game and get on to Hyper Light Drifter. Okay, so Shield Knight went right, which is good, meaning that's where she'll jump so that I can get up and damage Enchantress. I need to deal 8 damage for her to start doing her ground slam attack. Time. And that's Shovel Knight any percent, with a lot of death, but at least I did some things right. I'm still better than Mighty Number 9.
All right, thank you so much.
Let's see, now I just need to get onto Hyper Light.
All right, I'll get the hyper